All right, let's look at Ephesians chapter 2, verses 8 through 10. It says, "To me, Paul, the very least of all saints, this grace was given to preach to the Gentiles the unfathomable, the unsearchable, the beyond finding out, the uncomprehendable riches of Christ, and to enlighten." That word there is photizo, which means to shed rays on, illuminate, to make people to see. So to enlighten all people as to what the plan of the mystery is, which for ages has been hidden. It's been concealed, kept secret in God who created all things. Then verse 10, so that the multifaceted wisdom of God might now be made known. And that word known is norizo, G-N-O-R-I-Z-O, declared, informed, but not just like here it is, but to demonstrate it, to show it to someone. The multifaceted wisdom of God might be made known through the church to the rulers and the authorities in the heavenly places. To the church. Now, the word church is the word ecclesia or ecclesia, just depending on where you want to put the emphasis, and it means called out ones. The reason I brought this point out specifically, and pardon the camera shake, my arm gets tired, so I have to move it from one to the other. Pastors always talk about church is a body, not a building, right? Church is a body, not a building. It's a body. It's the called out ones. It's ecclesia or ecclesia, right? So it is a body. It is Jews and Gentiles. It is this group of people who have been called out of darkness into his marvelous light. They've accepted Christ. They are the church. But then you almost always hear the same pastors will make a plea. You got to come to church to be a Christian. Do you? How do I come to a body to be a Christian? I am the body. I am the church. We are the church. And they make the claim that you have to attend church to be Christian. And I've heard it. Now they'll say, hey, we're a body, we're not a building. Church is a body, not a building, blah, blah, blah. They'll say it until they're blue in the face. But then these same pastors will say, you've got to attend church in order to be part of the church. Now, don't get me wrong. There's tremendous benefit in being a part of a faith community. We build each other up. We encourage. You've got hopefully a good minister there who is preaching the word for what it says and enlightens it and illuminates it and helps you understand it. There is opportunities for prayer. There's opportunities for service. There's opportunities for outreach and inreach and all sorts of things. There's a great advantage to being part of a local congregation. You are built up. You're encouraged, you're edified, you're challenged in your faith. Lots of great reasons. But be very wary when you hear pastors say you've got to go to church to be a Christian. You don't. You don't have to go to church to be a Christian, because there are people in this world that literally can't go to church. It's illegal. Churches are shut down. Any Christians that are gathering together are killed, beheaded, martyred. You can't go to church in some places of the world. So to say you have to be a Christian is just not true. And it's unfortunate that pastors will say things like that, because it devalues the spiritual experience of people in parts of the world that literally can't go to church. You don't go to church. You are the church. So again, don't ignore a group of folks that believe like you and that gather together, because it's greatly beneficial. But also, don't be fooled into thinking that if you can't go to church on a Sunday, you're not a Christian. Christianity is something that happens in the heart. So just keep that in mind. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, and I will do my best to engage and answer any questions you might have, so that you understand what I'm saying and what I'm not saying. All right. God bless. Have a great day.